All right, we got to do this video, and at some point, you got you just got to want to be a professional. At some point, y'all got to want to be a professional. Okay. Uh, there's so much great stuff around systems, and system stands for save yourself some time, energy, and money. I love systems. I love technology. I love cold market lead generation. I love the funnels. I love everything that we do to make a bunch of money. I love all of it. Click CPC, all that good stuff, right? But at some point, some of y'all in this industry gotta wanna not want the shortcut or the easiest. At some point, some of y'all in this industry gotta want to be the next Jim Rohn. You gotta want to be, or the next you, the first you, not the next Jim Rohn, the first you, like the professionals. Like there's gotta be some people in this industry. We could use the 80-20 rule. Then you got top earners. Then 20% of 20% is like 4%. They gotta have at least 4% of y'all. 4%. 4 out of 100 people have gotta want to be consummate professionals who know how to prospect. Okay, not just either buying leads or generating leads or using drop cards or drip funnels or CPC or whatever. Oh, that's cool. I love all of it. We do everything. But you can drop me in the middle of Cleveland, butt naked with a baseball cap, and I'm going to build a business. Just get over it. Because I know what it takes to build a business anywhere in the world. Language that we launched Taiwan. Taiwan's doing incredibly well right now. Oh, and shout out to Mr. Ling and everybody else in Taiwan. Y'all killing it. I love y'all. Y'all do know Mr. Ling don't even speak English. We had to go find translators. So you can put me somewhere in a foreign country. I don't even have to speak the language. Don't matter. We'll figure it out. Why? Because I'm a professional. At some point, and I'm just warming up. I can tell you that personally. But at some point, some of y'all have got to say, you know what? I want to be the best. I want to be one of the best. I want to be able to prospect. I want to be an amazing inviter. I want to be a presenter so good that people drive 10 hours just to come see me present. They might be from a different company, but they want to come see me work magic. At some point, we got to say, okay, duplication is great, but when did duplication become a real big deal? It became a real big deal because we kept lowering the bar in this industry. We kept lowering the bar, right? Y'all forget Dexter Yeager makes 600 M's, 600 million with no videos. No internet, 600 million, but the man was a professional. Y'all got to remember, like, all of these new tools and stuff is cool, but it's limiting a lot of y'all growth because y'all are relying on it like crutches. Okay? Don't be afraid to go old school. I got a whole button on. Don't be afraid to go old school. You can do old school, I love buttons. I love buttons because when I don't feel like talking to people, the button talk to people for me. And if people want to conversate, they will ask a question. I've sponsored people with this exact same button before. Several with the same button. So buttons work. I don't care if y'all don't like it. Buttons work. So the point is, at some point, some of y'all got to want to be professionals, right? This isn't even MLM minutes. This is just real stuff. I'm just sharing y'all what's on my heart. For the sake of this beautiful industry that does $200 billion a year, you got to want to be an incredible presenter. And be like, I don't want to rely on a video. If y'all use videos, that's because y'all suck at presenting or you lazy and you don't want to go present. I said it. What? You got to call a spade at some point. Now, for people who are introverts who just so freeze up, they go, oh my God, I can't talk to people. That's cool. Y'all probably need a video. But you're going to have to do enough personal development to become a confident human being. And when you become a confident human being, you can present. You got to become organized enough and not be lazy and become great at follow-up. Okay? My company automates follow-up. Like, they automate it. It's automatic. It's rejection-free. It's in our computer back office. It's automated follow-up. Don't even have to click a button. It's automatically done. I'm almost sad about that because I suck at follow-up, and that's probably why. You see what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. I don't have to follow up. Follow up for what? The computer does it for me. It's true. But people are outsourcing so much stuff mentally that they're never becoming professionals. And I'm telling you, it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch. So at some point, it's not even about the money. People have no skill. And if you with the right company at the right time, with the right upline who care about you, you could probably make a bunch of money. But at some point, some of y'all, just 4%, this video probably ain't for you. But if you wanted, most of y'all, 96 out of 100 people that watch this are going, oh man, Will, that's bull. I don't care about none of that. All right, cool. You're not one of the 4%. I'm talking to the 4% of people who say, you know what, you're right. I want to be a professional. I want to be as good at this as, anybody was good at anything. You might not be the best ever, but you'll be so far above everybody else, it'll just blow you away at your progress. You want to be the best at follow-up. You can. You want to be the best at presenting. You want to be an incredible closer. You want to have 10, 20 different one-sentence closes that you can pull out. You want to be able to close anybody who's closable and not have to use a three-way call to do it. Okay? I can't tell you. Now, look, I do three-way calls for people probably every day. If I do less than 40 three-way calls a week, I look at my organization like, man, y'all probably not using me enough. No less than 40 three-way calls a week. I did 32 three-way calls with the same two people they first 10 days in the business. And both of them are, 10K earners right now. 10K platinums right now, right? So I want to be the guy that don't need a three-way call because there ain't nothing I don't know. Is that duplicatable? No, but it's not duplicatable because people aren't smart. It's not duplicatable because most people are lazy. It's what it is. And do not want to put in the work to be a consummate professional. And I'm going to tell you this, until you become a consummate professional, you are at the mercy of your upline and the company. I'm going to say that one more time. If you take nothing else away from this video, quote me on this. If you are not or don't on the path to become a consummate professional in prospecting, inviting, presenting, following up, closing, promoting events, you want to be an incredible I'm an amazing promoter. Okay? You just got to understand. But I work at this stuff. If you don't want to become a consummate professional, like that book, Go Pro, what do you think he's saying? Go Pro. They got a whole chapter on presenting. Go Pro. Like, be a professional, right? Everybody talking about the book, but everybody falls back on duplication and computerized methods. And I'm fine with that. I'm not downing it. I'm just speaking to 4% of y'all who want to be the next set of 6, 7, and 8, maybe 9-figure earners in network marketing. Some of y'all going to do it. Some of y'all will, okay? You got to want to be a consummate professional, and hear me out on this. If you're not a consummate professional, you are at the mercy of your upline and your company. But Will, the company don't have no good videos because you suck at presenting. That's why you need one. Okay? Will, my upline's so busy. They don't never have time to do three-way calls because you suck at doing calls because you never worked on them or you weren't on enough three-way calls to hear how top earners present the business. You got to faith come by hearing. You got to hear, right? But Will, the company doing blah, 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 and I can't help with this, and we need this tool and that tool. My upline not available, or they don't want to do, or I'm the only person in my city. Nobody want to fly in town to come do a presentation for me. Shut up. You sound like an actual baby. Cut it out. Cut it out. If you just become because think about it. The people who you begging to come do meetings who don't have time for you, right? The people who don't want to do three-way calls for you, guess what? They got really good at the stuff to the point where you want to use them as tools, okay, to help you build your business, which is what you're supposed to do. But at some point, 4% of y'all got to say, I want to be the guy. I want to be the girl. I want to be the man. I want to be the woman who can do anything at any time. I don't need none of y'all jokers. But Will, my upline left and went to another company. So what? You're so good at retention and promoting events and building culture that they left and your team didn't. You really are at the mercy of your upline and the company until you make the decision to become a professional. I really mean that. So I don't know who this is for, but hopefully it's for like 4% of y'all jokers. And I'll see y'all at the top for sure. But no, because I don't want to see you at the top. No, I don't want to see you over the top. No, I want to see you staying at the top, because staying at the top and that retention and that income every single month. I'm going to tell you this. Any of y'all know, I'm going to tell you, if you're professionals, you're watching this, you can feel me on this. You know what it feel like to make enough money in a day to pay every bill you have for the next 6 months. That happened to me, by the way, this year. I made more money, and wasn't no pre-launch, wasn't no fancy, dancy, whatever. This is just another month in network marketing. On the first day of the month, I made enough money to pay every bill I have for the next 6 months. That's what being a professional can get you, and I mean it. And it ain't going to be like that overnight, but hell, the time going to pass anyway. and you're going to be bad before you're good and good before you're great. So you may as well get bad out of the way. All right, so Will Zanders, I'll catch y'all on the next one.